Hi, good afternoon, Sean. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, Rishikesh, good afternoon. Okay, actually, we were doing graphs last time. Good afternoon, everybody. We were doing graphs, and I was explaining you the x log of x to the base a. Yeah, logarithmic graph, yeah, and got disconnected. So now the graphs I had shown you the combined graph last time. Now, A can be either greater than 1 or A will be less than 1, but in any case, it cannot be 0 or equal to 0. So there are two possibilities. This is my case 1 when the value of A is greater than 1, the value of A is between 0 and 1. So now we will be drawing the graph of the first case. You know, log of 1 is 0. Correct? Log of 1 would be 0. So what we can do is, this is 1 comma 0. It goes like this. And then it reduces like this. This is a graph of the first case. Okay, this is f of x is log of x where a is greater than 1. This goes parallel, it never meets the y-axis. Means I can say the extent of this graph, to be precise, it's either in the first quadrant or in the fourth quadrant. This is what you're supposed to know. Now, can I show you the second part, which is 0 less than a is less than 1. You want me to draw the separate graph? For the second case, also it lies in the first and the fourth quadrant, but it goes, again it will meet 1 comma 0 only. The 0 less than a is less than. What I can make the table and show you for the first graph. Now let us take f of x is a log of x to the base 2. Yes, sure. See these graphs now, sir has said that he is already done, but anyway, I will go slow, no problem. See what I was explaining is f of x is log of x to the base a. In my first case, a is greater than 1. You know, the best way to understand the graph is make the table. See what you see visually now, you understand the best. So give me the values of x. Say 1 by 16. Then you take it as 1 by 2. Then you can take it as 1. Then you take it as 4. Then you take it as 8 and so on. So now log of 1 by 16 is 1 upon 2 raised to 4 to the base 2. That is log of 2 raised to minus 4 to the base 2, which is minus 4 log 2 to the base 2. So this is minus 4. So my first point is 1 by 16 comma -4. Similarly, half के साथ आएगा -1. See, so 1/16, अगर ये मेरा 1 है, से 1/16 इधर है, तो ये 1/16 कॉमा -4. बाद में है हाफ कॉमा -1. Log of a 1 to the base 2 is 0. ये point ये. Now log 4 to the base 2 is going to be 2. So your next point will be 4 comma 2. If the value of x is 8, it is 2 cube, so it's going to be 3. 8 comma 3 means it goes on and on and on. So this way it will be the graph of f of x is log of x to the base a, where a is greater than 1. Are you clear, Ayush? Understood? Anybody else? Yes. Okay. This is 4, 2, and this is 8, 3. Now, how do I get this graph? Chalo, let's make a table. Instead of taking base as x, now we take base as half. The half is between now you take x as 16. Suppose if I keep the same values. So log of half 16 2 raised to 4. मतलब half raised to -4 होगा. Correct? So इसका आंसर तो -4. तो पहला मेरा पॉइंट आ गया 16 कॉमा -4. Suppose my value of x is 4 there. Sorry, yeah. So ये आ गया -2. 4 comma -2. Log of a 1 to base half is going to be 0. So ये है मेरा 1 comma 0. Now if I take 1 by 4, so it is log of 1 by 4 is half ka square to the base half. So this is going to be 2. So 1 by 4 comma 2 again. Are you getting it? Then suppose if I take 1 by 8, so ये आ गया मेरा 3. Right? So 1 by 8 comma 3. The more and more closer I go to y-axis, it rises up. That's what I want to show. So this goes infinitely parallel to the y-axis. Okay? So these are the two graphs I was discussing last time for a greater than 1 and for a between 0 and 1. Log of a negative number does not exist. Your base cannot be 0, your base cannot be negative. Okay? Now, some trigonometric function graphs also. F of x is sine of x. यहाँ पे हम लोग करते हैं f of x is cos of x. If you want, I can make table. Otherwise, just by logic also we can draw. You have done sine curve, cosine curve, and sound also. See, sine 0, 0. So x is 0, f of x is 0. Sine 90 is 1. ये है 1. तो साइन 90, तो ये है π/2, 1. Again, sin pi becomes 0. Sin 3π/2 is -1. Again, 2π is 0. ये -1 पकड़ लिया. ओके, ये बाजू अगर जाना है तो दिस इज -π. करेक्ट. What is sine of -π/2? Minus sine of π/2. Sine of minus theta is minus sine of theta, which is minus sine of 90, which is going to be -1. Getting it? Again, this will be -2π, comma 0, -π, comma 0. Are you getting it? And ये -3π/2, comma +1. इसको बोलते हैं साइन कर्व. It is periodic. What is इसका डोमेन? बोलो डोमेन. x का वैल्यू के लिए कोई पाबंदी नहीं है, बट रेंज क्या है? एनी साइन वैल्यू, बोलो, between -1 to 1. Perfect. Getting? Including those, huh? So I can write like this. And same is the domain and range for sine and cos. Last time in the number line I had shown, but you remember कौन कहाँ रहता है? You know cos 0, 1 रहता है. ये 1 है तो 0, 1. Cos 90 0 है. Cos phi is -1. Are you getting it? You follow the pattern, same pattern है, but lag है उनमें. Correct? ये है pi. Everybody gets this? ये भी सेम ही जाएगा. Don't you think the graph pattern is same? Again, it will become 0 at -π/2. Odd multiples of π/2. This will be -3π/2. This will be 3π/2. Odd multiple of π/2, your cost will be 0. अभी I will see. ये ग्राफ सेम ही है. Okay. But only thing is, on horizontal line, that is 0, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, all integral multiples of pi, sine becomes 0. And here are odd multiples of integral multiple, correct? They become 0. ये है, this is a graph of f of x is cos of x. I repeat, cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0, cos 180 is -1. Again, 3π/2 is 0. Again, if you want, it will go like this. Cos 2 pi is 1, and so on and on and on. Again, this graph is also periodic. It is f of x is cos of x. Everybody clear about sine and cosine graphs? Great. Now we go to tan of x. What will be the domain will be every real number except what? Every real number except multiples of pi by 2. Because tan 90, yeah, 3 pi by 2 and all. So how do you write that? My domain is every real number except, how do you write? Correct? This is odd number, an integer. Your n is an integer. This becomes a domain, but range के लिए कोई पाबंदी नहीं. Minus infinity से लेके plus infinity तक. That is range is set of real numbers. Okay? अभी हम लोग इसका ग्राफ बनाते हैं. We will draw the graph of f of x is tan of x. You know, tan 0 is 0. This is pi by 2. This is 3 pi by 2. बस है, 2-3 लिखा है इधर और 2-3 लिखा है उधर. Minus pi by 2. Minus 3 pi by 2. See, they are the x coordinates. X is pi by 2. 3 pi by 2. Minus pi by 2. Minus 3 pi by 2. Like odd multiples, plus ho या minus ho. Odd multiples of pi by 2. The value is going to be either plus infinity or minus infinity. Means it's not going to meet, and these are all parallel to the y-axis because they're not going to meet. So your f of x will tend to infinity. तो आपका ग्राफ ये जाएगा ऐसे पैरेलल एंड ये भी जाएगा पैरेलल. करेक्ट? Between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 there will be again pi at which it is going to turn 0. तो ये ऐसे निकलेगा, ऐसे. All of you getting? At 3 pi by 2 again it will go parallel. Minus pi by 2 and minus 3 pi by 2 के बीच में रहेगा minus pi. जहां वो 0 रहेगा, minus pi by 2 हो तो भी ऐसे हो जाए. Correct? You all followed? Again at minus 2 pi. So this is the way we goes graph at odd multiples of pi by 2 plus या minus. They go parallel to the y-axis where they, because they're not meeting. And at tan 0, 0, tan pi 0, tan minus pi 0, tan 2 pi 0, and so on. Okay? So that is a graph of y is equal to tan x. f of x is cot of x, similar to this. F of x is cot of x. बोलो ग्राफ कैसे रहेगा? Cot of what is not defined? यहाँ वर्टिकल लाइन पे tan इंफिनिटी रहता है प्लस और माइनस, यहाँ हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन पे मतलब 0, करेक्ट? 0 है, at pi by 2 it will be 0. You know, tan 90 is infinite, but cot 90 is 0. Are you getting it? Again, this will be infinity at pi. Yeah, that's what. Sorry, what you're saying? Cos of 0 is 1. Sine of 0 is 0. Correct? So cot becomes cos upon sine. So 0 ho, pi ho, 2 pi ho, minus pi ho, it will not exist at this. Integral multiple of pi, it will not exist. Not exist means it will go parallel to correct? It will go parallel. ये देखो tan ऐसे जाता है, cot कैसे जाता है? देखो cot ऐसे जाता है. You understand how it goes? These small things you have to observe. Again ये minus pi है जहाँ वो it will not exist. At minus pi by 2 it will be turning 0, right? इसको parallel जाएगा. Is that clear? Yes, perfect. Great. You people have, see, these are the small minute observations that you have to keep in mind, graphs. हाँ? अभी मुझे आप इसका domain बोलिए, domain for cot and range for cot. What will be the domain for cot? It will be every real number except integral multiple of pi, Zi. This will be the domain. Range तो क्या minus infinity से plus infinity तक तो ranges are. Perfect, very good. So ये है graph of cot x and ये है graph of tan x. ये है graph of cos x. ये है graph of sin x. Okay? It was important for me to explain. Now we take cosec x. Cosec is 1 by sine is cosec. So जहाँ जहाँ sine will be 0, वहाँ वहाँ cosec will not be defined. Correct? तो क्या होता है इसमें? Tell me. Sine 0, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and so on. मतलब all integral multiples of pi and my sine will be 0. So they are all red zones for cosec. So my domain will be every real number except integral multiple of कोक को सेम, मैंने बोला ना कोक को ये cot and cosec, cos अलग है. रेंज क्या होगा? रेंज इधर ऐसा रहता है f of x ऐसा, और f of x is less than or equal to -1. So how do we write it? या so 1 से बड़ा होगा या so it is R. This will be the range. Every real number except open interval, because what I say is -1 and 1 numbers are possible. So I cannot put rectangular bracket. And same will be the range for your set. Only the domain will change. It will be odd multiples of pi by 2. So now let us draw the graph of cosec x. अभी ये क्या बोलता है? ये मेरा 1 है और ये मेरा अगर -1 है तो मेरा जो ग्राफ रहेगा ना, ये 1 और -1 के बीच में आएगा ही नहीं, because it is either greater than 1 or less than -1. Correct? You're getting it? It will pass through O. How? For which value cosec is 0? Bolo. For which value it will be 0? It is -1 से लेके 1 तक है ही नहीं, तो 0 में आएगा ही नहीं. करेक्ट? 0 पे सी, अगर ये मेरा 0 है और ये मेरा पाई है, हाँ, दिस इज पाई. एंड अगर ये बाजू आई एम ड्राइंग -पाई. So 0 to pi में ये बीच में आएगा pi by 2. एंड ये बीच में आएगा -pi by 2. अभी अच्छे से समझ लो. The minimum value at pi by 2 is going to be 1. और 0 to pi मतलब ये फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट है, तो जिसमें वो पॉजिटिव रहेगा एंड 1 से बड़ा रहेगा. ऐसे गेटिंग इट? हाँ, it will go parallel to y axis on either side. ऐसे ऑल्टरनेटली प्लस माइनस आएगा. अभी 0 से लेके -pi में -1 will be minimum. It will go, sorry, कर्व आना चाहिए, लाइन आ रहा है. से आएगा. गेटिंग इट? नहीं आ रहा है. Means again it will be parallel to y on this side, parallel to y on this side. The minimum value will be -1. The maximum value in that case will be -1. ये यहाँ नीचे जाएगा, ये यहाँ नीचे जाएगा. Correct? You understand? So alternately ना, एक ऐसा आएगा, एक ऐसा आएगा, एक ऐसा आएगा, एक ऐसा आएगा. ऐसे रहेगा उसका ग्राफ बिटवीन 1 के ऊपर एंड -1 के नीचे. Getting it? All of you understood? And the last one now. What is happening? Please. That's what I've done, beta. Freestyle ही तो choose किया है, एक minute. I don't know. F of x sec x नहीं हो रहा है. नहीं जा रहा है. इरेजर से बाजू से क्लिक ऑन ब्रश ऑप्शन ना वही तो किया मैंने. Yeah, I'm using same as you can start drawing. है ही नहीं यहाँ पे. Please time नहीं आ रहा है. Restart करा. Okay, I'll restart. I'll restart only, huh? 1 minute. Hello.